Hi, I'm Aaron Marcus, and welcome to today's 30-day challenge. So I want to talk with you today about resumes. And there's one real misconception that people have about resumes, and that is the better the resume, the more work you're going to get. And that's just simply isn't true. Certainly, if you have a really strong resume that can be very helpful to you, it can open up doors, but it doesn't necessarily get you the job. You have to be able to look the part and act really well also. So here's what I want you to be doing today to help you build up your resume, even if you've had very few, little or no experiences. So here are the things you're going to be doing. Number one, and this is just an overall statement, be honest on your resume. Please do not lie on a resume. Personally, I don't think it's a good way to run your business by lying, and professionally, it can be really very damaging to you. So don't make up anything. That's the very first concept. The other thing, too, is if you've done any plays, and it really doesn't matter whether they were, community theater, whether they were things you did in high school. I mean, I wouldn't put something in a, nursery school play, but, if it's, high school, middle school, depending on how old you are, and you did it, then here's what I want you to do. Start making a list. List the name of the play, the role that you had, and either the name of the director or where it took place, whether, if it was in a theater or a school. And so start making a list of that. Here are a couple other lists that I want you to be doing today. Make a list of any acting classes that you've taken. Because remember, on your resume, you only want things that are connected with acting. You don't want to list anything that has to do with modeling or pageants or anything like that. So if you've taken any acting classes, list them. And I would try to make them as specific as possible. Maybe mention it's a on-camera acting class, or maybe you took a script analysis class, and then put the name of the instructor and also where it took place. Because that way, even if you really haven't had much experience, but you've studied with some people, then somebody looking at your resume can say, okay, well, they're just getting started, and it's true they really haven't done very much, but at least they've taken some good classes, which can be very, very helpful to you. And the third list that I want you to make is a list of your special skills. Now, you might be surprised why some of these will be so helpful to you on a resume, but let's say you do martial arts. Well, that might be extremely helpful to you. Maybe there's a film that's being shot and they need people who are martial artists. So, and make it specific. I wouldn't even just say in general martial arts. I would list it, Taekwondo or whatever you do. If you speak any foreign languages, or depending on what your native language is, but list any language that you can speak fluently. If you can play any instruments, I would do that as well. I would list the different instruments. If you are an athlete, list the sports that you are proficient in. Look, you don't have to be an Olympian, you don't have to be a professional, but if you play baseball and you look like a baseball player and you know what you're doing out there, and if you got cast in a commercial and they said, okay, you're going to be up at bat, you've got to be able to swing well, then absolutely list it. If you do anything in a proficient manner, you can put it in there. So that's what I want you to be doing today. Listing acting classes, listing any plays that you've done. Look, if you've done any film or TV, certainly list those as well. But if you are someone who is just getting started, then, like I said, list the plays. I would list special skills and also any classes that you've taken. If you have any questions at all, feel free to stop by my facebook.com/how-to-model page and ask me a question, and either I and or the people in my acting and modeling community will try to help you. And I'm Aaron Marcus, and I look forward to talking with you again tomorrow. And we can continue with our 30-day challenge.